What is up there, everybody? Citrus Aviation here with yet another video, and today I've got a really exciting video for you guys, and this is back from July 2019 on the 25th of July when I went out and got to fly a Blackhawk helicopter as a special event that the Boone, Iowa Air National Guard was doing. Now, they were doing some training exercises, and I was able to get some connections thanks to the Moines Civil Air Patrol to get a ride on one of these awesome UH-60 Mike model Blackhawk helicopters. And today I'm going to show you video footage of that little trip. So let's take a look and let's see what happened. So first, when we got to the facility there at the Boone National Guard facility, we did a debrief. They taught us some of the safety protocols. We put in our little ear protection things because those helicopters are very loud, and we also had to take air motion sickness bags because those helicopters, they are not like aircraft. They are not stable platforms as far as like you're just going in a certain direction. It's bouncing and the helicopter is rocking and moving all the time. You're never going in one single direction at any time. But it's an interesting experience, and I was really excited to do it. So we head out to the helicopter and we got in, we got strapped in, and it was really interesting because one of the ways you're supposed to sit is in case of an accident, you cannot tuck your feet underneath the chairs because the chairs are actually meant to slam onto the ground in case of an accident or a crash or something like that. So you actually have to have your feet out in front of you, which is very interesting, something that I'm sure any of the other people who've flown on Blackhawks who are watching the video are very familiar with that sort of thing. It's a safety protocol. It's a very interesting way to do it. So we walked out, got in, and then they taxied out, and there were a few other Blackhawks. They were doing a bunch of training missions and such on this day, so you'll see a couple other helicopters here in this video. So we taxied out of the ramp here, and we headed towards this little taxiway here, and we actually just departed on the taxiway because helicopters, they don't need a long runway. They just kind of lift off. And so we did one of those what's sort takeoff. They just kind of spool the engines and they roll forward and then go up. And so that's what we're doing here. You can see they're preparing a few helicopters for a couple missions. Here you can see what appears to be a VIP transport mission they're preparing for with all those flags and such. Looks really nice. And then we are going to head out over the grass airstrip. As we head out, we pass some of the larger agricultural businesses here in the Boone area. And then we turn towards the east, and then we will follow the Union Pacific Main Line into Ames. In fact, we actually went between the Union Pacific Main Line and US Highway 30 for this entire trip. So there and back, we're basically between those two main east-west routes for the entire time. You can see there's a bunch of railroad activity on this day. There are several trains going in each direction, and I thought it was interesting to get some videos of them from the helicopter perspective. So for a lot of rail fans, this is a perspective you don't get to see very often, all these aerial shots. And I thought some of you guys might really like it. We are now coming into Ames, Iowa. We are now passing Iowa State University down there. And then we're about to pass here the main sports complex for Iowa State University. This includes 3 stadiums, which is highlighted by Jack Trice Stadium, which is the football stadium. Right here we're taking a look at the main arena where they play basketball and quite a few other sports. And then over there you can see Jack Trice Stadium, which is the 50,000 seat capacity college football stadium. The Iowa State teams call themselves the Cyclones. And during games they do these really awesome things with tornado sirens and such. Really awesome. Over here we have the Mary Greeley Hospital Complex. This is the main hospital center for Ames, Iowa, as well as quite a few Iowa State University students will go here as well for their medical training. We can get another view of Jack Trice Stadium here. Jack Trice Stadium was actually named after the first African American player to play for Iowa State University. As we head over the Menards, we are coming into approach here at Ames Municipal Airport. We are going to do a touch and go and then we'll depart. We're going to pass over the Menards here. We're going to pass some car dealerships. There's the Chevy dealership. There is US 30. This is one of the main ramps into Ames. You can see the Toyota and Ford dealerships. We are now passing over the Walmart as we are on our final approach. And there is a Lowe's as well. Great home improvement store. And welcome to Boone Municipal Airport. This is a small regional airport here at Boone. We don't have any commercial service here. It's entirely private aircraft. Occasionally a charter flight will come in, but it's almost entirely general aviation. And then the National Guard base will often send in aircraft here as well, such as this flight. We are now departing Ames Municipal Airport once again, and we are going to head back towards Boone. You can see a farmer is busy there. Looks like he has just plowed under a field. We're passing over the Iowa State soccer field, or as the rest of the world calls football. We're passing over much of the city of Ames here. It's a really nice city overall. Really cool to see what it looks like from the air. Next up, we're going to take a look inside the helicopter. We passed by more businesses and a school on our way back to Boone. There is one of the main grain elevators for Boone. I have gone rail fanning there several times. They've got some good spots where you can watch trains. On the left side, you can see Boone Municipal Airport. We are now passing over Union Pacific's Boone Yard, and you can see in eastbound is about to head into the yard. And this is one of the main classification yards in this area. You can see there's another train there on the north siding track. And that yard is used quite a bit by Union Pacific for switching, locals, and some classification as well. You can see there's quite a few maintenance facilities. There is the main fairway facility, where they distribute their foods here in the state of Iowa and around the Midwest. Got a few other things such as power distribution plant, some junkyards, a few other things. Over there's the airbase. We have some of our UH-60Ms parked up. We're now turning on to sort final. We have now gone all the way around the fairway facility on a passing over Boone Yard. So we now taxi about 20 feet above the runway, and then we just follow the runway on, and then we come on in to land at the air base. dropped down to about 5 to 10 feet above the ground here. Very low. We didn't quite touch, but we came really close. We just kind of hovered above the grass there. You can really see what the blades of the helicopter do to the grass as they create that vortex. Really interesting to watch. And then we raised back up, made our turn, and landed at the airbase. As we were coming in, another UH-60 is departing. And that is it for today's UH-60 Mike Blackhawk helicopter ride. Again, I want to give a special thank you to the United States Army National Guard based in Boone, Iowa, and to the Des Moines Civil Air Patrol Squadron for making this amazing opportunity happen. I realize many people don't get to ever do this, and I was really blessed to be able to do it, and so I really appreciate everyone who made it possible. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you found it insightful and interesting to see what riding inside of a United States Army Blackhawk helicopter is like. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you guys had a great day, and God bless you.